Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time we took on the Va Meadow Trials, and in doing so we obtained Revali's Gale Plus. And well, in this video it's time to take on the Va Ruta Trials. So to do this we must make our way to the next set of monuments, and we'll see the puzzles that await us. And as you can see, there's an orange thing glowing in the far off distance. Yes, our goal is to make it to that part of the map. I mean, you can already see it on our map. It's marked on our map. This is all a part of the Champions Ballad. We're going to be taking on each set of trials to eventually get ourselves our own Divine Beast. Yes, as you guys know, the Divine Beast for Link isn't really a Divine Beast. I mean, if you watch the Game Awards, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I kind of mentioned it before, but I'm not going to get too into it because, you know, we're about halfway there. Not exactly, because after we finish this trial and the Rudania trial, we still have one more thing left, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know what it is. I mean, they kind of advertised it with the Champions Ballad that there will be one full-on dungeon within this game. So yes, after these trials, we still have a dungeon to take on, which I'm really excited to do. But let's just go ahead and make our way to the next trial, so that way we can get Mipha's Grace Plus. We can see the cutscene of Mipha in the past 100 years ago when she was with Zelda, because obviously Kass is going to complete Mipha's song and play it for us once we complete the trials ahead, similar to what he did with Urbosa's song and Revali's song. So I'm excited because obviously I want to see this cutscene of Mipha in the past, and I mean, overall these trials are really fun to take on. Like, I've been enjoying this DLC so much, but sadly, like I said, we're about halfway done with it. So alright, you can hear the music up here. Let's go ahead and climb, and yes, I'm going to use the Royal Guard outfit for this video because, I mean, we've been using the Phantom Ganon quite a bit, and overall I just want to play with these new DLC outfits. I feel like this one really fits. I really wish you could upgrade them though. I mean, this one feels necessary to upgrade because it's called the Royal Guard armor. It'd be cool to have as an official really good set, but it's no big deal. Anyways, we have made it to the next monument, and well, we are applauded by the Sheikah monk. Yes, I applaud your courage in coming here. Same bit of dialogue every time, but honestly, it never gets annoying. I like it a lot. So locations that will be revealed to you are the trials that will enhance the power sleeping within. Alright, lay them on me. Do not let your guard down. Well, you kind of can for this one, I'll be honest. You know, it's nothing to worry about too much. So, alright, here we go. The 3 areas. I honestly really enjoy these puzzles. It might be because maybe I walk around in the game way too much to where I feel like it's very easy to tell what these locations are from a bird's eye view. At least I haven't had any trouble with them so far. I'd say the only issue is the little red point on the map, or the orange point, because it could be a little misleading. But anyways, the stone monument has survived for 10,000 years. What secret does it hold? I wonder. So, fellow traveler, what brings you here? Kass, come on, don't play dumb. We've done this so many times before. Yes, come on, Kass. Yes, he's said this so many times. Okay, let's hear the song, though. So, what is the song? Sweet joy, how glorious it is to sing on the very land that it describes. Alright, here we go. We're going to hear the verse about the trials about the champion Mipha overcame. Okay, what are these trials? Allow me to sing it for you. So this is pretty much the only thing you want to get from Kass here. So, reaching skyward from waters blue. Oh man, this looks so beautiful all over Nehru, but Ruta's champion, a heart true. The hero's power shall grow. Seek trials, monument show. Alright, what are these trials? 1 is 1. Find what the light's path shows. Okay, 2. Conquer the ancient foes. And 3. Chase rings of the waterfall. Champion, the trials call. Always like the little ending there, cause you know it's supposed to rhyme with whatever the third one is, and you know it's a pretty absolute movie. You know, it wasn't bad, Kass, it wasn't bad, but I think it's time to move on. So, all right, I could feel it. My teacher Shirley sang this verse from the very spot. I wish nothing more than to carry on my teacher's dream to complete and perform this special song. To do so, I must learn all there is to know about the champions of old. Thankfully, the Zora King and Prince shared memories of their champion with me. Nice. Okay, well, I think it's time for us to now move on. We already know who the Zora Prince is, and that's Sidon. Okay, so to complete their song Under the Sky that my teacher so loved, that is the end goal of this long journey. Yeah, I really like how Kass is just with you through all of this, and he's constantly learning about the slangs, learning about the champions, kind of like how we are, but we're taking on the trials that these champions took on before. And I mean, I think we have the harder job, but, you know, we should applaud Kass too for doing his stuff. But okay, anyways, let's go ahead and now check out these photos. Obviously, you know, you could take a screenshot so you can look at them later, but I'm going to go ahead and pinpoint where they are immediately. So, as you can see, this is Zora's domain, right? Up here is Polemus Mountain, where a, you know, Lionel would be the red Lionel that we usually find. Here is the waterfall usually take to Polemus Mountain. So I think you guessed what we need to do. Yes, the waterfall is right here. So Macau Lake, our boy Macau from Majora's Mask is being referenced. Nice. Okay, next one. As you can see, Tingle Island is right here. And then, you know, Davide and all of his brothers, because it's not David or whatever. All of these islands are here as well. So to no surprise, it's going to be right here. Yeah, okay. And yeah, this is why I meant by Davide, because it's not David, even though he had Knuckle, Ankle, Tingle, and David. For some reason, I guess throughout the hundreds of thousands of years, or tens of thousands of years, the name's lost in translation. Even Tingle's slightly misspelled, but that's all aside the point. Either way, this is the next point. I don't know why I'm going off topic here. Last one is over here, which is, I believe the, like, here, wait, actually, let me see. This is not the reservoir. This is actually Zora's domain right here. And, yeah, it should be pretty much north of Zora's domain. As you can see, right here is Zora's domain. And this is the part. I know the walls may kind of remind you of the reservoir, because it's kind of closed nicely. But it's not. It's actually located right over here. And it's in the upland Zorana, actually. It's literally right here, because this is exactly how it looks. So, let's go ahead and place our thing right here to enter the upland in a second. But, for now, let's start off by, I guess, teleporting. Should we just glide? You know what? I believe you can kind of reach with the majority of those locations without even teleporting. So, we're going to move from here to our next destination, pretty much. I mean, we could, or you know what, screw it, because both of these areas are right by each other, so let's go straight to Zora's domain. I just realized we have to fly over the whole East Reservoir Lake. That's going to take us a little bit, so let's utilize this traveling here. Plus, it'd be nice to kind of walk through Zora's domain again, have an excuse to use it. But yes, okay, so we already marked the locations on our map. It's going to be very, very simple moving on forward, because all we need to do now is take on these trials. You know, we don't have to locate them anymore. I don't know what you guys consider to be the more difficult part. Is it locating them, or is it the trial itself? Actually, let me know in the comments below for those who are taking on this DLC. But personally, for me, it's, I'd say none of them are that difficult, but definitely the trial itself would be more difficult. Because like I mentioned before, I feel like the whole bird's eye view has been very easy to pinpoint each spot. As long as you're just looking for that general location, don't look at the orange dot and try to look for exactly that, because that might throw you off. Like I said before, you know, the whole Yiga Clan base incident that happened. If you watch a live stream, you know what I'm talking about. I knew where it was, I just didn't know it was actually in the base. But hey, that's all aside the point. Let's move on now and continue going on. I'm not gonna lie, the long white boots, the long gloves, they look very classy on Link. It's pretty cool just to kind of walk in Zora's domain like this. I freaking love Zora's domain for what it is. And yeah, I wish there was some sort of online in this game, not an MMO aspect, but you guys are gonna see pretty much the final trial, literally the final trial, that's what it's called, has something that really makes me wish there was like some sort of PvP in this game. And I'm not going to spoil it, we're going to be reaching it very soon, not in this video, not the next one, but the one after that will be there. But as you can see, where the star is, where I pinpointed it, is where the waterfall is. And this is essentially the, you know, chase the rings of the waterfall. So this is number 3 that Kass mentioned. Now, we are going to have to swap out of a piece of our attire, at least. Not all of it, luckily, because all we need to do is put on the Zora armor. But you know what? Might as well just put on the full thing, just so you know, why not? Okay. And now let's head through it, because, you know, we can use the small swimming buff. I'll be honest, it doesn't do much because what you need to do is swim upwards, and once you swim upwards, you're fine, because obviously you cannot control Link while swimming upwards in a waterfall. So the whole point here is just to make your way to each one very quickly without slowing down too much. It's honestly very simple, unless somehow you manage to swim upwards in like the wrong location and Link doesn't go through any of these rings. But overall, it's pretty simple. Though I like the animation, I wish there were more of these shrines altogether because it is cool. It reminds me of Korok Seeds almost. I really enjoyed the Korok Seeds that were like this as well, where you'd spot like a little circle far away and then you'd have to quickly chase it to obtain the Korok Seed. Overall, all of these trials are really fun. I'd say maybe my biggest issue is just I wish there were more rewards, and I really love shrines. Shrines are a much better reward than a Korok Seed, so maybe that's why I prefer these a bit more than the Korok Seed versions of the puzzle. Plus, this one's a bit longer, and that was just a piece of this trial. You know, we found the area, we took on the small bit of trial that leads to the actual trial itself. If that makes any sense. Yes, the shrine. So, alright, let's go ahead and see what's inside. I wonder, you know what, we're going to keep the Zora armor on for now, because honestly, we're probably going to need it more often, because we're going to be in the Lanayru province, so might as well just keep it with us, because we're probably going to have to swim more often, and maybe this shrine is going to utilize some water. We'll see right now. I mean, of course, with how all of the other trials have been, these Sheikah Shrines represent the region they're from, so the trials themselves will use the sort of rune slash element. So this one is probably going to use, well, I wouldn't say it's going to use the ice rune mostly, but we're going to have to use it because there's going to be water involved, at least in one of these trials, because, yeah, it's like all of the other Sheikah Shrines around here. And as you can see, water, and we're most likely going to have to get through it some way, somehow. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. This one, the secret stairway, is actually pretty simple. I don't know if this is meant to be the secret right here, but if you keep in mind that that is essentially the secret, then you got it done. So, yeah, you can easily have a brain fart. I want to say, when I first entered it, I'm like, oh, this seems simple, but I can see myself overcomplicating it. Luckily, I'm not going to. At least I'm going to try not to. So, yeah, to make this easy for those who want to follow along, grab this. This is essentially your secret stairway. Push it down, and yeah, as you saw, I used the rune to create a block of ice to lift these up, but that's not all I want to do. Now, I lifted those two up, but then I actually want to push this even higher up to here. And you may say, oh, are you done now? Well, no, we're not done yet, but here, let me make sure it's holding both like that. There you go, so this doesn't fall. And then what we're going to do is we're going to freeze this. It doesn't matter if it pushes it out, that's fine, because essentially we're just going to build the rest of the stairway by using these two blocks. So there we go. I think we're done. Voila. Presto. Yay. Okay, that's it. Let's see if we can climb it easy. No, we can't. So to climb it easier, we need to do this. There you go. Okay. And, you know, you can clearly place it a bit better to make it more climbable for you. But for me, it's doable. As you can see, Link has it. And we have made it. So, yeah. And that's actually the whole shrine itself. Because, I mean, honestly, yeah, this could take you 3 seconds like it took me. Or it could take you 10 minutes, you know. It really depends on whether or not you overcomplicated it. And I'm gonna be honest, the first time doing this shrine, I overcomplicated it quite a bit. Till I was like, all right, whatever I'm doing, because I was like really high up, I was using stasis or something to push it up. I'm like, whatever I'm doing is wrong and it's not easy to follow, so I like left the shrine and had to redo it, let it reset, so I could kind of pay attention. Then I realized how easy it was when I wasn't overcomplicating things. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the majority of the puzzles that I usually get stuck on is because I overthink the puzzle itself, which is a little dumb on my part. But okay, to remain, I love these new poses the, you know, Sheikah monks are doing here. But let's go ahead and now, yeah, continue on. So 2 more remain. First one, simple. I mean, I'm sure you guys can assume that the other two are. I think I said that enough. All of the shrines thus far have been pretty simple, so yeah, we get it. Let's just move on and head to the next one. So, alright, the next one is going to be on the upland Zoran area, so I do believe we can just easily walk to it. So if I open up our map, yep, we just have to pass Toto Lake, and we're there, so it won't take us too long, so we're just going to immediately run there. And you know what, I could use Revali's Gale for a quick boost. Plus, with Revali's Gale Plus, we have, and I just realized I said plus twice, get it? Okay, I don't know why I'm forcing in that pun, but yeah, plus since we have Revali's Gale Plus, we can, what's it called, utilize it way more often, because while these champion abilities don't actually get stronger, they have smaller cooldowns, and to me, I feel like that's just Nintendo fixing a sort of mistake that they had. Because honestly, some of the champion abilities, cough cough, Mipha's Grace, had a little too long window for a cooldown. I thought it was a bit ridiculous, 25 minutes. So it's nice that we're able to reduce these by a bit. But okay, as you can see, some Zoras are here, and yes, these Zoras aren't normally here. Again, they have been taken here because of the Champions Ballad DLC. Something's going on. I don't think it matters who you talk to. I never thought you would be able to appease a Divine Beast. Since Lady Mipha was swallowed up by the Divine Beast 100 years ago, I have hated you with all my heart, but it seems my anger was misplaced. Whoa, you need to chill, dude. But, you know, he did. Okay, so, well, Link, will you please allow my prior rudeness to wash away with the tide, such as the magic of Zora's domain? Okay. Perhaps I'm overly dramatic. Please forgive me and forget as well. Now, on to more serious matters. Okay, what's going on, dude? Why are you guys here? The same structures that appeared when Lady Mipha challenged her sacred trial have returned to the uplands. Yes, okay. So, these are the ancient creatures, the ancient beasts that we must defeat that Kass mentioned in his song. They are these, yes. All of a sudden, there are guardian Skywatchers, and I do believe a guardian turret as well, just here, so we gotta kill them all. Luckily, we do have Urbosa's Fury Plus, so we can immediately use this, and it will be up very quickly. Actually, I want to spam Urbosa's Fury and see how long it's gonna take for it to come back, you know, off cooldown. So let's go ahead and just make our way up here, because I do believe up here, or over here, is where a guardian turret is, so we're going to go ahead and just dodge it very quickly, and then just keep running. It's raining, so it's going to be a bit annoying to try to climb this, but I got to do it. So come on, Link, 1, 2, 3, jump, stop, 1, 2, 3, jump, and then one last time, 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay, I guess one more, 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay, sweet. Hey, buddy. Are you gonna look at me? Come on. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna run around him so I can then spam hit him with as much sword attacks as I can, and you won't even notice me whatsoever. How does that feel? Yeah, I thought so. You got nothing on me. This is what happens if you confuse a guardian turret. You can usually just stasis them to be in a blind spot that for some reason they'll never go check. Like, oh, what's going on? I'm getting attacked. Okay, anyways, with that done, let's grab whatever material. This material is actually going to come in handy later on. Even if you've upgraded all of your Guardian stuff, trust me, Guardian material is going to be helpful. And you're going to see, thanks to Champions Ballad, that is, hinting to something we're going to be getting later on. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but, you know, for those who do know, that's cool. Let's go ahead and just hit this. Come on, look at me. Okay, sweet. And I want to try Urbosa's Fury, see if you get knocked down. Voila. No, you don't get knocked down. I was hoping you'd fall. That's fine. We don't have any guardian arrows. Let's see if I can hit you here, here. Okay, that's not really doing the damage I wanted it to. You know what? It's fine. We'll go ahead and just block your attack. Daruk or... Okay, Daruk did it. It's not doing as much damage, though. Let's try doing this. Okay, Daruk did it again, and he missed. Yeah, this is not going to work. Even if I parry the attack as well, it won't really be that helpful. So, our goal is maybe to spam some arrows in your face. Come here, look at me, buddy. Okay, there we go. And let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's the HP doing? Okay, 6. Let's drop down. I'm just gonna continue swiping with the Master Sword until you are nothing, or at least until you notice me. There you go. How are you even aiming at me if you can't see me? What is this dude doing? Okay, this is the most time-consuming Guardian kill. I'm just gonna spam Urbosa's Fury on the last two, or however many there are, at least the flying ones. These, you know, Skywatchers take a bit to kill if you don't have a Guardian Arrow. A Guardian Arrow, though, would kill them all in one hit. So, yeah, okay, let's just go ahead and alert these two so I can attempt to make my way to where we need to go. So come on. Okay, he's on me. Nice. Nice. Let's jump down. Please keep chasing me. I need you also on me. Come here. Keep shooting. There we go. This one's on me too. Okay. So let's see if we can make it to this one. This one's not on me anymore though, huh? Crap. Come here. Honestly, a Guardian Arrow would have just been so much easier. I might end up just doing that. You know what? I'm going to come back because honestly, guys, there's really no point for us to waste time here. So, to, you know, speed things up, and for those who also want to speed things up, like, I could use Urbosa's Fury twice, but that's only going to do half of their damage. And if I was able to hit both of them with both charges, then it'd be much easier. But the thing is, they're not by each other, and I can't get them to chase me or aggro on me for long enough to run close to the other one to then utilize the AoE damage of Urbosa's Fury. So the plan here is, and pretty much the easiest tactic, because I'm going to be honest, the second I start slowing down in my gameplay, you know, I kind of feel bad because I want to show you guys the easiest way to do things. So I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to do things. Some people might consider this cheap, but honestly, it gets the job done. So here's my only issue. Do I even have normal arrows to essentially get arrows to begin with? And the answer is no, I don't have normal arrows. So we first need to get normal arrows to get ancient arrows, because you got to trade them for that. So I guess I'm gonna head over to Terrytown. You guys will see me teleport back here. I'm just gonna cut out buying the arrows from Terrytown, and we'll be back at Robbie's place to buy the ancient arrows. Alright, so I'm back where, you know, we should be. Well, we don't really need to be here. Well, I was also buying normal arrows. I was thinking about buying bombs, you know, bomb arrows, because before anyone points out, yeah, you can knock down their little, you know, propellers and knock down the freaking Guardian Skywatchers, but the thing is, it's raining currently. I believe it was raining the whole time where we're at, so the bomb arrows wouldn't work. Remote bombs would, but they're so hard to actually land. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy a quick, you know, set of 5 you know, ancient arrows, and we're gonna go ahead and teleport back and now do this. This should do the trick. So to the travel medallion. Alright, yeah, it's still raining, so, you know, the bomb arrows aren't an option whatsoever, to be honest. We're just gonna have to go ahead and do the other way, which is now with ancient arrows. Heck yeah, it's time to change up the game, buddy. So, okay, you're on me, keep following me. I'm just gonna go ahead and get out of here real quickly. Okay, well that didn't actually work. Please tell me I can utilize the... No, since it's raining, I can't utilize that. Okay. Well, this is where Revali's, what's it called? Gale would be pretty helpful because the frickin' rain is really annoying. Okay, come on. Look at me now. We're done. There we go.
Gale is now ready.
Come here. Dude, okay, this guy doesn't even want to look at me. I guess I'm going to have to do it myself. There we go. One down. Last one to go. Come here. Look at me. Yes. Whoa, what hit me? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Give me my bow. Crap. Okay, I think I have it still. I think my bow's with me. These freaking dudes are really annoying me at such a bad time, and it doesn't help that I have, you know, just Sora armor on, but it's okay. We can use this. Oh, jeez. Okay, just run. Ah, please tell me you killed the Keys. Okay, get away from me. You know, fight lightning with lightning. What the heck? This is so annoying. Okay, I don't know why these guys just came out of nowhere, and they're just constantly shocking me. I don't know how I'm constantly getting shocked, to be honest. I guess because it's raining and it's just slowly hitting me. Okay, there we go. Both down. Jeez, that was a bit much. Like the Keys were giving me more problems than the Guardian itself. But alright, now that the Keys are dead, I can do what was intended. This actually was a lot more time consuming than I thought. because we didn't have exactly what was needed. But there we go. Now that that's done, we can move on. So as you can see, it's really straightforward. Very, very simple. As I said 100 times. You know, I'm going to stop saying that. I kind of noticed that I say that way too often. This is probably the one time I shouldn't say that because those keys kind of messed me up. Right. Oh, man, look at that silhouette of Naboris. That shot was very beautiful, though. And hey, look, at least we got a giant ancient core. Hey, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it and move on. Okay. Where is the shrine now? You know what? Revali's Gale is up. So screw it, I'm just going to go ahead and use it, and it's right over here. Okay, so to the shrine, let's see what awaits. After this one, we literally have one left, so I guess we're moving along pretty quickly, though the ancient arrow, you know, pickup did kind of slow us down a bit. But at least I have 2 or 3 extra ancient arrows with me, so if we ever do find an enemy that needs to be killed like that again, we'll just quickly kill him in one hit. I'll be honest, only the Skywatchers are annoying like that. Like, the turret is fun to kill because it's on the ground, so you're able to constantly whack it with your Master Sword. The only issue is the flying ones, getting them to come down. Yeah, like I said, wall bomb arrows might be a choice and helpful. Doesn't work in complete rain. And I think it has to rain during this battle. Like, as you saw, it immediately stopped raining the second we finished. It might just be that I got unlucky, but it also might be the fact that the game wants to rain to kind of utilize that environment and make it a bit more difficult for those trying to do it. Plus, it makes the freaking electric keys way deadlier, right? Okay, anyways, supporting and guide, or support and guidance, not supporting. I don't know where I got the ing from, but okay, anywho, let's go ahead and get started. So this one, I really enjoy these puzzles because, as you can see, we got to play some sort of mini game that will get the ball rolling in the right area. Now, this one is pretty simple. Again, I believe I remember overcomplicating this one a little bit when I first did it, but it's actually very easy, and yeah, it should be done like this, I believe. So, as you can see, we already utilized all 3 of our, you know, ice blocks. You can only have 3 up with this rune. So, what are we going to do now? Well, yep, stasis this. That will hold that one, and the rest is history if it left. Okay, well, maybe if I kind of angled this a bit better, it would have had more momentum to roll then off of there. But that's fine, because what I'm going to do now is hope doing this kind of pushes it slightly. No, it didn't. Okay, well, you know what? Let's try this. This might work. This is very stupid, but it also might work. Boom. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, you know what? At least it fell off, so screw it. That worked. Alright, let's go ahead and just angle this a bit differently. Or maybe move this a bit down so it actually does roll. So let me do it like this, and then like this. Okay, this should hopefully do the trick. Okay, wait, good thing I didn't stasis it yet. Alright, now, from the top, let it roll. And then stasis, hopefully this gives it enough momentum to roll down. Yeah. Yes, okay, there we go. So, yeah, just having it slightly off will change the entire way of this puzzle. Like, you're gonna have to do it much different. Well, not really much differently, but you're gonna have to literally redo it if you you know, have it just a bit off. But okay, let's go ahead and whoa! Oh, crap. I was off on that too. I wanted to make sure I kind of jumped right before Link, you know, stands still where it opens up the door. Because to me, it's funny to see Link in midair. We've done it before, but whatever. It's no big deal. Okay. Anyways, to the last one. It's time to take on, you know, whatever trial is ahead of us and head to the next point. This one I want to say is my favorite one of the 3. It's a good thing we saved it for last. It's kind of like just a joyride. I really feel like at least getting the shrine for this next one is complete enjoyment. Like, you're really doing nothing besides just enjoying the view of the game. Something I clearly enjoy non-stop. You know, I love the way this game looks, constantly looking at the sky, the sunset, the clouds, the sea, all of it. Just the environment in general is beautiful. This game is a beautiful game. And so this upcoming shrine just kind of, you know, shows you a good glimpse of it. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. I mean, if you taken on the shrine, I feel like you might have felt the same way when doing it, because you actually have to do this shrine at a specific time, so no matter what, it should look the same when doing it, like for anyone taking it on. But okay, so we've left. It is currently nighttime. Let's go ahead and head to our last destination, which is over here by the Tingle Brother Islands. And yeah, all we need to do is just teleport to this shrine, because yeah, the one that is even closer to where I pinned on the map, that one will be a bit difficult to leave the shrine itself, because it's actually like in a cave that is on a cliffside. So yeah, it's a bit annoying to maneuver around, especially if it's raining. I mean, you can't just kind of climb your way back up. You have to deal with a bunch of bullcrap, or, you know, use like an upwards draft or something. And as you can see, of course it's raining. I mean, it's AKKALA. It's always raining. Yes, Lunero and AKKALA, or aka Hyrule altogether, is just, you know, a place where it rains. I remember this being my biggest issue in the game. When we first started our LP, I would constantly get upset when it rained, because not only did it ruin this beautiful environment that I was just praising of, you know, like, I love the way this game looks, but in the rain it doesn't look that cool. As you can see, there's crazy fog, the render distance goes to complete crap, like we can't even see any of this beautiful environment. There is constant lightning trying to strike, all of that. It doesn't help. Like, yeah, this exists in real life, but also I don't like rain in real life either. So in a video game, it's the exact same feeling. It's no better, in my opinion. Usually, yeah, when it rains or it snows, I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not really a fan of that kind of weather. Any weather that can slow you down from doing stuff outside is the worst to me. I don't mind cold, breezy weathers. You know, that's actually the best. But when it's raining or anything like that, and you know, you just can't go outside normally, to me that sucks. Or snow, I really dislike snow for some reason. Like, while I live in a state that snows every year, a lot too, I hate it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and now move on. So, you know, at least this isn't snow, it's just rain. Would be cool though if it snowed from time to time in this game. Regardless, yeah, looking at our map, we just gotta keep following this area here, heading higher up to get a nice view of, I guess, you know, these islands. As you can see, the 4 islands. It kind of sucks that there's nothing on it, but it's cool to find random NPCs thanks to this DLC, just kind of out and about. You know, like we saw the Zoras on the upland, you know, Zorana. But believe it or not, and crap, leave me alone. Oh no, it's raining again, really? Okay, cool. Well, let's just walk up. We can do this. Okay. That is no fun when it's raining during that. But as you can see, even though it is raining, there is a campfire. Yes, these campfires aren't normally in the game because the game won't let you have a campfire in the rain, of course. Which could get annoying because if you're trying to get rid of the rain, you have to find a different place. But no! Wait, really? It went out as soon as I got close to it? Maybe the game loaded in the fact that, it is raining. No. Okay, it stopped raining. Yay, okay. Sweet. So I can light this up if I want to. Okay. Anyways, yeah. There is Muzu. I'm sure you guys know who Muzu is. I mean, he's the one who was really upset that we were even going to wear this awesome outfit that Mipha made specifically for Link. And, okay, these keys, man, they need to go. Just, There we go. 1 down. 2. Okay. Now, hey, what's up, Muzu? It is you, Link. What brings you to this place? We are here at the behest of Prince Sidon, who has tasked us with keeping watch of this area. This is the land where Princess Mipha completed her sacred trial. Now, the signs that appeared 100 years ago have returned. Princess Mipha's nose had phrased, while the morning sun is newly born, follow the path of light to the trial. Yes, that's exactly what Kass mentioned. I'm sure where they come from. I'm not sure where they come from, but she often repeated those mysterious words about the trial. Okay, well, I mean, we've solved many trials before, and I think this one's pretty easy to solve as well. Just wait until daytime and then follow the light. It literally tells you what to do. But I guess as a riddle for these Zoras, it doesn't make much sense. So, okay, all you need to do is, yes, use the little camp that they have set up here. Make a campfire, sit down, and well, in the morning, you just do what the song says. It's just by looking out What's that? Yes, there's a light. Let's follow it. This is pretty much the whole thing. This is how you get the shrine to appear. You just head over to it. The easiest way, obviously, to make it there is to glide. I don't think you need a certain amount of stamina. You should be able to make it just like this, you know, with at least the amount of stamina I have. I can only imagine that everyone taking this on, you know, has completed every single shrine. I don't believe you have to complete every shrine to do these newer shrines. I think these are only after the Divine Beasts, but, you know, I might be wrong because I completed the shrine on all my files I played the DLC on. Because my issue is I completed the shrine multiple times on every file. I don't know why I did all 120 shrines more than several times. But, okay, this is what I mean also by how beautiful the game is. Like, no matter what, you're going to be appearing during the sunrise, and you watch it. Look at this. You watch it during the sunrise. I can only imagine your scene looked exactly like this. Because, you know, you got to do it in the morning. And, you know, I can only hope that it's not raining for your game. I mean, would it rain? I don't think it would rain here in the morning at least. So, yeah. Luckily, it didn't for me, if somehow it would. And now we got it. And look at the shrine shadow, of course. You know, moving with the sun. Such an awesome feature. The real-time shadows, you know, going to play. As you can see, I'm not moving Link at all, but very, very slowly is the shadow, you know, moving over Link and no longer gonna, you know, cover him from the sun. We have no shade from the sun anymore. How cool is that? Yeah, and then also like a bit of music plays that I don't feel like would normally play this far out into the sea. It's overall really cool to see a shrine just in the sea like this, the vast open ocean. Makes me wish we can actually explore whatever would be out there, but there isn't anything. Hopefully the next Zelda title somehow utilizes an open ocean to where you can find at least 1 or 2 secret islands. I'm not saying the whole game is like Wind Waker or anything, but it would be cool to kind of leave the general surroundings of Hyrule, at least for like one island like this. Like if the rest was all empty and somehow I can at least reach this, that would be pretty sick. But okay. You know, enough fantasizing. Let's just play the game and move on. So, final trial, actually. We're done with it. We've kind of went through this one very quickly, even though I feel like we've been slowed down a bit. Like, I had 1 or 2 things that made me want to, you know, slow down a bit. AKA just had to get the ancient arrows. That's all I'm pretty much getting at here. You know, we had to get ancient arrows and felt like that slowed us down, but surprisingly, this was still the faster, you know, trial to take on. I want to say the easiest one because all the locations are easy to find. Summoning the shrines are easy, and, well, we'll see if the shrine itself is. So, the melting point. I want to say melting pot because, well, that's a place I've been to, actually. So, yeah, okay, here you can use a torch, or you can use a flame blade, which I have, or you can use, you know, fire arrows. There are many ways to do it. I think I'm going to use what the game gives me, just because, you know, I want to stay true to what the game, you know, gives you. So here, what we need to do is just kind of stand up and let this melt real quickly by using the torch, so that way you can walk around. If you use 1 fire arrow, you will immediately, like, burn half of the block of ice. Which, I'll be honest, is very easy, because instead of standing like this until it slowly melts perfectly, you can just kind of move on. But I'm just going to show off how to do it with the torch, and then you know, attempt to maybe do one of the blocks with the fire thing. But okay, there we go. This should do it, I believe. So now let me go ahead and push it over. You don't want to have the fire torch out, at least when attempting to push it, because I don't think Link will. So now we can jump, and then we can move on to the next one. So let me quickly head up this one before the block I'm currently standing on melts anymore. As you can see, it's also melting with this one, because we're right by it. But come on, Link. There we go. Another one down. There we go. Melt this one a bit more. Let's go ahead and start melting this. Hopefully it doesn't melt the one that I'm right by. Why is it still melting? What the heck? Move. Let me push it away. Okay. Don't melt. Let me just melt this. Okay. Oh, crap. I messed up. Because I took... You know what? Actually, we might have already had this done. This is done. Ha! Yes! We did it. Okay. Sweet. So never mind. We're good. Yeah, because if you lose your torch or the fire on it, you have to relight it. But, I mean, it's not like I don't have other options. We have fire arrows. But like I said, I want to solve this without any fire arrows. I want to do it the way the game intends you to. So let's go ahead and push this block over here. And all we have is one more thing to do, and that is shrink it enough to bring it to the other side. But can we shrink it easily? Yeah, we can. Okay, I was going to say, in the water, will it melt fast? But it melts just as fast, if not faster, kind of, sort of. Okay, but there we go. I think that's enough. Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and now push it a bit further. You know, I'm going to break this freaking torch on it. We don't need the torch anymore. Oh, wait. Wow, it's a bit off. That's fine, though. You know, luckily I have a flame blade, so it's not that big of a deal. I can just kind of stand by it and use it exactly like a torch. There we go. Okay, that's enough. Let's go ahead and not have the flame blade out so it doesn't do any more to the ice block. And there we go. This should do it. Okay. We managed to do it. Now use an ice block on an ice block to climb the ice block. And then, voila. Alright. So this is going to give us the final Ruta's medallion, which we're going to be able to exchange for one last trial here that we're, you know, going to be able to take. And obviously, Waterblight Ganon, this will give us Mipha's Grace Plus, along with, you know, Mipha's memory with Zelda when Kass plays the, you know, Mipha's song, because he is currently writing, you know, the songs of the champions as he heads from monument to monument, and we're taking on the trials. You know, we're doing something with Kass. Kass is pretty much tagging along throughout this whole, you know, Champions Ballad quest. I mean, the Champions Ballad is by him. He's the one who's creating it, essentially. So, now that you've clicked all 3 emblems, head to the Divine Beast, Ruta. Alright. Okay, so here we go. Let's just go ahead and skip this. You know, as much as I like to see the way the Sheikah monks are posed and all of that, you know, it takes like 1 second to look at it. Alright, so now that we're done, and whoa, it's not as vast and open when looking from this way. Plus, it doesn't look as nice anymore. The clouds are covering the sun. It's weird, we entered the shrine, we came out, and now it's all musty and foggy and whatever. But okay, that's fine. Anyways, yeah, now we have a shrine just in the ocean like this. I mean, I guess you could consider this one and the Clue Sea somewhat sort of the same, but it is, you know, more so blocked by things. That's why I feel like this one is just a bit out there, which is cool. But, alright, to the Divine Beast Ruta for the, you know, final bit of this trial, and then we can move on to Rudania. Which is essentially the last one for the 4 champions, but keep in mind Link is also a champion, right? Yeah. I'm constantly referring to this, but I can't help it. Obviously, I've done it on another file, so, you know, we're working towards this goal on this one, and I can't wait to get whatever it is, you know, the final reward of this DLC, because it is so worth it. You know, a lot of people considered the 60 power-up on the Master Sword to be such an awesome feature. I mean, I kind of did, to be honest. But what we're going to be getting this time is way better. But don't get me wrong, I still really appreciate having our Master Sword at 60 at all times. It's really helpful. But anyways, to Ruta. Let's see what awaits. Divine Beast Ruta. Okay, here we go. We have made it, my friends. And soon a cutscene will play. Or, you know, I'm just gonna try to touch it. Okay, I couldn't. To the one who approaches this divine beast, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. In exchange of Ruta's emblems, you will be granted the chance to tread through the realm of memories. Those who lack determination will find this trial unforgiving. Do not take this place lightly, nor dismiss it as merely a world within your mind. The truth is much deeper than you know. Alright, well, as you can see, we're in the Zora armor. We got a trident and I believe the silver skill bow. So yes, this illusory realm was created from the depths of your memories. The enemy you shall face is a product of fear that dwells within. You must overcome this fear to proceed. This battle is a trial of the soul. You must emerge victorious using only the tools provided. Well, Waterblight Ganon is the boss. I mean, like every other Blight Ganon, this is gonna be hopefully simple, at least with the champion abilities I feel like it will, because here's the thing, we have a certain, amount of items, certain weapons, certain stuff, and it might not be that easy with what we have. At least I don't think we're really good with a trident per se. We'll see how this goes. So, alright, it's time. Here we go. Waterblight Ganon. This was, I want to say, the first boss we took on in the LP. So, it's time to revisit it after so long. And, quickly move. And, don't position yourself in front of him. Let's move around. And, okay, well, this is going to end up hurting us. I was hoping I'd be able to avoid it by jumping up there. That's fine. Alright, let's go for the attacks. I don't know why this trident is throwing me off so much. I'm not really good with spear-type weapons, to be honest, because Link is aiming for the head, but personally I'd be aiming for its back like this. Aha, okay. I don't really care if it continuously hits me. We're just going to try to move on to the next phase while we still have this weapon up. Okay, no, you quickly use stasis. Come on, Link. Okay, and stasis. There we go. All right, you're mine. There's no way you're going to survive this set of attacks, or you will. Yeah, come on. Okay, sweet. Well, luckily we are tanky enough to withstand all the damage it's dealing at us. I mean, it's not really dealing much damage. Sadly, I don't have a shield. If you had a shield, you can completely block that attack just by shielding it. I mean, you can attempt to, like, jump over it or whatever, but my tactic, to be honest, when fighting these guys is dish out as much damage as you possibly can in the quickest amount of time. That's the goal at hand, my friend. So, okay, now we only have 10 arrows, sadly. So, our goal is to back up, avoid that. Flurry rushing that doesn't do much, at least in my books. Like, at least I've attempted it, and all it really does is have Link fall in the water right before he actually is able to hit the dude. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, yay! Okay, hurry, go to it. Hitting any divine or any Blight Ganon 3 times will lead to, him falling down, and it makes it very easy. But the thing is, you don't have that many arrows to spam 3 shots in the eye. Actually, we only have 4 arrows, so I only could do this one more time. 1, and I missed, sadly. So let's jump back, avoid it. There's no way I'm going to be able to knock him down with just 1 arrow, and it missed. But luckily, and I know this might be cheap, but do I care? Urbosa, do your job. There you go. And, you know what? We might be able to make it? No, okay. You know what? I'm just going to end off with 1 more Urbosa's Fury, and it's going to be over. So, okay. Let's go ahead and Urbosa, finish it off! There we go. That was much easier than expected. Well, though our aims are different, our feet took us to the same destination. I speak figuratively, of course. I travel by wing rather than foot. Wandering around here listening to anecdotes about Champion Mipha has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor her in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. This is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Ruta, which Mipha herself mastered. I've written a song to try to capture the essence of Champion Mipha. Recall the champion of Ruta's wrath. Before she walked the chosen path, Mipha's kindness was known to all, which is why the princess came to call.
So, Princess, may I ask who the other chosen champions are?
Goron Vigilance, Daruk. Rito Confidence, Revali. Gerudo Spirit, Urbosa. And also, the Hylian with the sword that seals the darkness. Link.
Oh. Sidon! Hurry and swim up here!
Mipha, perhaps he is still too young to swim up this big waterfall.
One day, Princess, I must leave him to face my fate with Ruta. Join me. We'll go together so you can get a feel for it. Let's go. Sweet Sidon, should fate ever part us, I'm counting on you to protect our beloved home from harm. Understood? I believe in you. Now, shall we try one more time?
Though she was known for her kindness, it seems the Zora Princess could be quite strict when necessary. So, what do you think of the Champion Mipha song? By writing a song that captures the determination of Champion Mipha, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. The end result is not quite clear yet, but I'm beginning to feel a stirring of inspiration about those verses.
You're so strong. So much stronger than before. The power of Mipha's grace will now recharge much faster. As powerful as you are, I am certain you can save Hyrule, as well as the princess who awaits you.
Alright, thanks Mipha, and well, Mipha's Grace Plus. Yes, we have been rewarded with a much faster charge for Mipha's Grace, which will be helpful when needed. But anyways, that does it for EX Champion Mipha's song. We have completed it, and we're gonna let Kass play his song again. It's so beautiful. But while it plays in the background, I just want to take a second and talk about Mipha's cutscene. I would say out of the three we've witnessed so far, definitely Mipha's was my favorite. While she isn't my favorite champion, more so you could say my third. You know, she's kind of cop with Daruk. I'd say I like them both the same. But, man, it sucks because you really enjoy these cutscenes and these characters are dead. Like, they're making us like these champions more and more, except Revali, you know, makes me hate him more in that cutscene. But the other ones, they're making me like these champions more and more, and it's so sad to see him dead. And can I just point out Baby Sidon? Like, let's be honest, that was so adorable, seeing him struggle. It took him 100 years to become the man that he is, maybe beforehand even. But, you know, now, 100 years after, he is so tall and huge. Just seeing how small he was, being that little baby thing, even in front of Mipha, was insane. But, yes, anyways, there is one more that awaits, my friends. Just one. And that is Rudania. And, well, we can see it above Death Mountain. So, that's where we're going to be heading to next. I guess we're going to end off the video here. And well, next time we're going to take on the final challenge of these Divine Beast challenges, so we can learn more about the champions thanks to Kass with the songs and the memories we get from listening to the songs themselves. They capture the moment so well from long ago that Link is just given that, you know, random memory that just appears, even though he wasn't there to witness it. But yeah, overall, really cool. I'd say my only issue with it is I don't really like Mipha's voice or Zelda's voice. Like I mentioned before, they don't even sound British, they sound fake. You know, the accents just don't really sound real, and I'm pretty sure they're not. I think both voice actresses aren't actually, you know, English. Like they don't have a British accent, but I might be wrong. Maybe they're just not really good at making it sound authentic. I don't know. At least especially Zelda's voice, it just sounds really fake. But I'm not really gonna complain anymore because regardless, it's still really nice. I'm enjoying the English cutscenes. We're probably gonna rewatch them in Japan, you know, Japanese some other time, because you can switch the language. It's actually gonna be really fun because for those wondering, you can rewatch the cutscenes anytime from here. But as you can see, we are missing a couple more before we finish the EX recovered memories. And I don't really think they're recovered though. Like I said, we weren't even here in these, but whatever. Either way, again, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and get ready for the Ruta challenge. I'll see you all then.